My name is John LeClaire. My major is finance, and my graduation year is 2019. I did a math minor as well. So I interned last summer with Garrity Investments, and that's like a restaurant, private equity, and hedge fund. So they buy restaurants kind of in the Midwest and in the West, kind of like the Denver area, as well as kind of like over by Ohio and Wisconsin a little bit. And they turn them around, and they also have a public profile for their hedge fund. My role was an analyst, so kind of what I did is I took like the 10Ks and Qs and kind of financial statements of a company, and I would build out their income statements and balance sheets on Excel, and then I would kind of do some market multiple analysis to kind of guess at the stock price a little bit and say like, hey, this should be long or we should go short on this one. It was all interesting to me. I learned a lot about reading financial statements, kind of going through like the MD&A, learning how to forecast out income statements and stuff, and kind of seeing kind of what the different analysis was, I guess, in terms of like interest rate fluctuations and like how that would affect a company, or stuff like the price of cheese and how that would affect like a pizza company or something like that. The positives for me was that I learned a lot about Excel. I was on Excel 8 or 9 hours a day. I learned a lot about modeling. Negatives were probably the firm was really small. It was like 6 or 7 people. So there wasn't a lot of like young kids there. There's another kid my age. He was also my year. I guess I wish I could have made more connections at a larger firm, because this firm was so small that they weren't hiring me. So I guess if I was looking for an internship again, I'd look for a firm that was a little bit bigger so I could network a little bit more. And if they weren't hiring, then I could kind of network through them to get another job. But any other pieces of advice I'd like to offer up to anyone listening? Do the internship search a lot earlier than you think. It kind of caught up to me. No one ever told me like, if you want to go to like Goldman Sachs or Wells Fargo or something, you got to start applying in like late July, like the summer before you want it. I started looking in like October for internships, and no one ever told me like, yeah, these things fill up like super early. So look, much earlier than you think. That was my biggest mistake. No one ever like really kind of sat me down and said like, hey, like this is how you do the internship search. So, and just if someone doesn't want to give you an internship, just keep in touch with them, keep networking with them, because you never know for like next year when you're looking for jobs and stuff if they're hiring. And yeah, that's about it. Thanks.